Incremental greetings, this is William Palau, also known as William Palace. You may have noticed that I am using now a different styling for my topics. And the reason for that, especially, is for the headers. Let me show you my styling. So here, I'm styling the first 4 headers, which is red, purple, that you see in the screen, and the third is a kind of green and Indian red. The reason for that is that for me it's very easy to see if I can split. So let's say I only have this. Now it's a Wikipedia article. Here it is. So I know this is a header 4. That's a 3 because it's green, and that's 2 because it's purple. Because sometimes, especially if you're importing from other sources or books, you can not really tell the structure. You have to look at the code. But here, at least if it's very properly done, I don't even have to look at the code. I notice, okay, it's using headers. I can split right away. It's not using deep tags or p tags with classes and so on. So I will just go and split now for the first level. Notice that I'm using a custom split. Notice here that now it's different than the automatic. The reason for that is that I want to keep the structure. Because I noticed, I reported that at the wiki. Let me show you another example. Okay, I will use that topic as an example. So now I want to split further. And I notice now you cannot select H3. They are all together, H3, 4, 5 to 6. So that's the reason I'm using custom string. I only want to touch it H3. Even though if you select only H2, SuperMemo also splits H3 and 4 and so on. At least for Wikipedia articles, I noticed that. I already reported that on SuperMemopedia. So I really don't want to. I guess you could do this with SuperMemo Assistant. With vanilla SuperMemo, it's as easy as do the custom string, and voila. And here, perhaps it won't be needed, that depends on you, but I can further split that. So just for the sake of the example, now I'll be using the 4th level. And you can see my knowledge tree. I have all the hierarchy preserved of the original article instead of having just one level of hierarchy. And if you don't keep track, for instance, you have group dynamics. Content hypothesis is that, oh, I lost a big picture, I don't see a relationship. You have the ancestors. It's intergroup dynamics, intergroup conflict reduction, and so on. Perhaps it's useful. It's not always useful. For instance, let me show you an example. For instance, here will be kind of overkill because it's very short, and use your own criterion to decide what's better for you, and also to decide the colors. That's my color coding. Feel free to use whatever you like.